I feel a bit buggy today, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what to say, I just woke up like wanting to go back to sleep. But one, there's a phone call that I want to make, but like, I'll wait till maybe Bubby is here, just in case he wants to hop in on that phone call. And also, we might see Bubby today, but like, there's a big might. Is it me, or is my Pokeball being a little bit... Oh no, it's fine. But like... I looked at the sort of Crossroad page, see if Knights is out, and Knights didn't seem to be out. So I thought to myself, do I want to play multiplayer today, or do I want to do the time files? Not really, to be honest. Mentally not in the mood for multiplayer antics, I'm not gonna lie on that one. But then I thought to myself, I could just play GTA and try to finish it off. At the same time, though, it's probably not a good time to... I wonder. I just had strange notification in my streamer thingy. I'm a little bit dumb today, if you haven't noticed. But like... I probably should be going for GTA, but at the same time... Are we really in a state to like do a game clearing me right now? Like, this is probably gonna be a busy couple days. Not really. I could play something new as well. Thanks to 8, I have the craving for Ace Combat. Let's say we just play Yakuza, eh? I mean, like... I can definitely see how Yakuza 3 gets his nickname. I'm still enjoying it. Like, it's definitely a step down for Kiwami. But like, to be fair, the Kiwami games came much later. Like, I compared it to something early in the playthrough. I'm trying to remember what. Like, worse than the series game, but like, there is much, much worse across gaming. But you can't, if you can't tell by the title, well, most you just got like wander around Kamurocho, so like upgrade abilities. Work on side stories. We'll probably head back to Okalama at one point if we can. But like, I don't think that we can, to be honest. Oh no, can we? That doesn't look like it. And much as I want to go see the kids, I'm not too terribly torn up about that. As we'll go back eventually. There's no fucking way we won't. So like, for what I'm gonna do after this stream, I'll probably just like wrap presents before things happen. Eh? Like, Jet got me a gift in the Steam sale, so I'll pay him back for that at some point. I just put in a 20 and I think that was 25 on the Steam, and pay spit back as well. Give him the bonk. There must be a way to upgrade weapons as well, cause we're getting materials, but like we don't have anything past that. Don't bully the boy. Good. That's a cool cert. You can do it later, we're not gonna kill him. No, no it is not. I mean, he seems like one of the more pleasant guys. Like, we're fighting cause, like, the boss, but, like, there's no reason to fight, it seems. But, like, dear viewer, to give an idea for, like, how buggered I am, I don't remember much of, like, the last hour of last night's stream. Jesus! You want the XX? Two can play this game. Gotta say, I can already appreciate that guard upgrade. Oh. He thinks that those weapon upgrades are going to greatly pay off the further into this we get. So I take him down, but like, it's a process. It's definitely a process. Also, aside, when things calm down, I should go down Zion's cinema list. And get some more, because I saw he was doing Tomboy. Definitely looks like a Yakuza. Kanzaki, I think your name is. Last month he did Aria was hell yeah. Cause the canon that I have, that was modified from him. I think the weird outfit, yes, the weird outfit is like from him as well. Also, Mr. Man, why don't you go to the Coliseum? You make some good money that way. Okay, we need this one. Bugger. Why does it feel the heat so tight though? I feel like if it triggers, if I'm gonna get it, I got it like going into it. Ah. Let's take the whisk. The whisk did not pay off. Oh, I wanted that was that it destroyed. I get one more good whack. Got ya. In my friend. But you're bloody battered. Alright, no, you went back to your default model. Oh. Common story. Not the first clue, I bet. You never thought about that? What makes you say that, Mr. Man? I think I talked about it a little bit, like, last night. But it's kind of wild that, like, we started in the 80s where, like, the Yakuza were at their height. And now this year is currently in the 2000s where, like, they're greatly diminished in power. Just from natural selection. Like, the real reason is cause it came later. But, like, not really realistic that, like, the Yakuza around in the 80s are still around today. Because a lot of them just, like, either killed each other or just got arrested. On top of the ones that just, like, died of old age and stuff like that. Basically, it's a very bloody work, and eventually it just caught up to them all. At least as far as we know. Who knows, it could be entire families just in the shadows. See? Kind-hearted soul. One more request. I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen with the miss. I don't I don't hit woman. Oh, okay, we respect that. I'm kind of curious, but like, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yuri-san! Good morning, Jet. How's your morning been so far? Cause I'm a little bit groggy from yesterday. Feeling better, but like, still feeling that hay fever. Still drunk so good. Fair enough. Oh, lucky key. Okay, so somewhere over there is another glowing thing, so I presume, easy as this? Yep, easy as this. Sable, it is... Do you remember Journey back in the day? Like the cloaked figure just going through like a big vast desert. Sable was basically dealt with a bike, from what I understand. It was a little bit more like fleshed out, from what I've been told. Because you can find like NPC villagers to help out. But it's very much like this game exists because Journey. But at the same time, like, there's nothing wrong with, like, taking something good and doing your own spin on it. Oh, you need to get cat food? You have punched tigers. Was I know I own one out of one of their games? I don't remember which one. But like I first heard of Sable Form, I think Skill Up. I just didn't keep up with him, but like he seemed like an entertaining guy when I watched him. Ah, those games. Now I remember. Cause ACC did a video on one of them as well. Sushi set. Anzu, I think the scuba one is called. It really shows like how art style can hold a game. Like this industry got obsessed with hyper-realism, but like there are some PS2 games that look good to this day, and it's because of how strong the art style was. Like, even when you go hyper-realistic, sometimes it does work out, like the Arkham games, but like the Arkham games still had that like hint of stylization. Thinking about the actual texture qualities, but like one of my favorite things about Legends, Volnut has got a blank expression on his model. There's no face, because all his facial animations are a 2D texture. But like that's how we get like the wild faces Volnut could have. So you're gonna go beat up a man built like a, you know, fair enough. Because Kieran knocks you out, that's if you gotta kill some time. I like the original Snake model, the PS1 one, but it is not a good model. Like, I feel Metal Gear Solid gets away with it, but like, I feel like that's more skill of Konami at the time more than anything. Which you joke, but given Metal Gear Solid, that wouldn't be unheard of. Like, I wish I was good enough at Revengeance to do it for game clearing. Just cause, like, that's such a wild game. But, like, spectacle fighters, I'm just not good at. I don't think I have the reaction time for them. I mean, you are halfway, Mr. Man. This is gonna hurt and life's a bits. What pull would that be? I know Silent Hill PS3 ports are fucking garbage. HD current ports. Oh, those are garbage. That's a bit of a bummer. Also, I need to pay attention. Well, Mr. Man. Well, I suppose both of us are halfway, because that was a bit of a pain for me. Should I? I think I have enough. Exactly. But like, you're essentially gambling that like it's gonna happen all when you do that. Like, I've been bashing my head against the wall trying to get the classic GTA 3 PC port to work. I am kind of curious. Yeah, I'm curious. But like, I know Kieran woman. I don't think he's gonna fight her. Oh? I've been told that too. I haven't made the swears up and down that they're good now, but like, I just don't believe that. It's like Fallout 76, where like, because of how bad a launch that game is, you're always gonna have the doubt. But like, I do remember as well Murdaha doing a video of like, it improving. Like, I have no idea what the current status of that is, but like, as much as Muda has gone through that mental breakdown, I still somewhat trust his opinions on video games. Like with Muda Haas, aka some ordinary gamers right now, it's just like, whatever you're lying about, just come clean. Just make you look far worse than the actual reason. So that's how we get out of it. That's a shotgun. I'll say you, Almond. Fire the shotgun. Well, he did what I asked. This is going to be a bit of a pain thanks to the gun. We already need to use one of the items. Hang on, there's bowling balls somewhere here. That's not what I wanted to use, but you know, fine. Like, I want to take out the shotgun guy first. But at the same time, that handgun. Fuck! Do I have a heater that, like, lets me disable guys with shotguns, though? Oh. So you know what would have been useful? And the worst part is that it's all my fault. Oh no, I see that. It's the worst when you're fighting a shotgun in an enclosed space, aren't it? Go faster the trigger as well. No, he's on to me. Pain, peck out. Oh, that's it. At least I know if one of them goes down, I can bully the other one. Fuck. I had that one. Yeah. I don't know in regards to like the original version of these games, but you've been able to bowl since the beginning for me. I just don't often. Okay, one's down. We can bully. Where's he? So I see, but miss. Oh, hello. Yeah, I saw. I mean, Kiru's not slipping because Kiru. Why the opponent is, and I have no idea. Now, actually, where did that shotgun go? Always so cartoonish when you just lift somebody up like that. But like, I see that sidey thing, so I'm probably coming back here. I mean, at the same time, as long as it works. Careful, Mr. Man, you get cancelled for that nowadays. No, jokes aside, with that kind of thing, my mind always goes to that old... Mr. Bean's actor. The other show that he did. I've always felt more comfortable in pants. Really? Because I've always felt more comfortable in a dress. Hard cutting and both swapping clothes. Warren Atkinson. Like, what's the epic where it's just like him throughout various time periods? I'm drawing a blank. That's so. Lord Flashheart was the scene that I'm thinking of. And ain't that the most satisfying, Mr. Man? The guys that mocked you are now alluding to you. But it's exactly revenge, Mr. Man. Also, I like for the sound effects, people just went back to playing golf. After we just beat up two guys. Like bloody and battered. I suppose 4 games in, Kamurocho residents would be used to it by now, wouldn't they? Because drag is supposed to be, like, funny. It's why every once in a while you'll see, like, actual trans people get offended by hyper-progressivism, trying to, like, connect the two. It also bleeds into drag queen culture, because, like, to some degree the point is to not be convincing. The point is to be, like, over the top. Like, as much as it is its own culture, it's also why Oto Kono, that's how you pronounce it, got so under attack by that community as well, because, like, that is closer than, like, the intended result. Quest Chance pops into my mind immediately there. But, like, if I recall correctly, Chris got an injury down there, and that's the most they've ever done to try to pass as a woman. Or try to actually be a woman. Which, like, probably misses so much when his father, Bob, found out what he was doing on the internet, just, like, cut the internet. Like, I like to think that, like, if he had stayed off the internet, Chris would be in a better place, but, like, he probably wouldn't have been. I will say I'm kind of impressed that, like, they went with the high heels. Like, most of the women I know do not like wearing heels. I suppose that being said, usually is the most, like, stereotypical depiction of women. That, like, they try to base their identity off. But, like, Persia being small town, like, there's one person like that in this town. And to be honest, I think because of how young they are, it's the parents' choice more than them in particular. I feel like a lot of it comes down to, like, effort. Like, there are some that just will never pass. That's a cruel truth. Like, you put in a little bit of effort, like, right off the bat, you're leaps and bounds ahead of, like, a lot of the, like, trenders. And man, I am gonna get cancelled one day. At the same time, what I'm saying is basically just put in effort, so, like, that isn't in its own a troublemaking comment. At least in regards to, like, the state of the industry. Scene. It's like, if you're actually trying to put in an effort, I do feel sorry for you, but like, if you're built like Captain Quark, you're probably not gonna pass as a woman. And I mean, like, I'm sure there's some people that will embrace that, and like have fun with it, and more power to them. That name rings a bell, I'm trying to remember why. I'm making so much money on these side quests. Wait, is that the entrance? No. Wait, is that the movie theater? I thought we were heading to the bowling alley. Yeah, it's the bowling alley. Via Jackson. Like, I have a bit of a fascination when it comes to, like, internet strange people. So, like, I've seen a lot of, like, the people just abusing, like, the trans culture a lot. Like, it and the Muslim burqa, for some reason, like, crazy people just attract to. Like, I stare at Foggin unwillingly. And then, like, I come across the burqa-wearing Muslims, like, across town. And the actual Muslims, like, spin me out. Because it's so weird seeing the burqa on a normal person after seeing it on Foggin. Like, I've always been able to bowl. Also, I got spun out, but this is the tutorial. Like, people call this series, like, Japanese GTA. It's not fully true, but, like, it's definitely, like, something that's there. But there's a lot of shit you can do just off to the side. Oh boy, the best President Daiso. I actually like that name. But oh boy, best viewers. Ah, we're missing this one. Put a little bit of spin on it. I don't think we put enough spin on it. No, we did not. Yep, which is so annoying. Supposedly PayPal got around that, but like PayPal is now banned in on Kiwi Land and Steam. Thanks to their whole Creative South antics. But if you go through a third party like Humble Bundle, that will still work. Like, it might come a little bit late, but I kind of want to go through some of my regulars, just gift them. If I give Hopsy I feel if I give Hotsy anything, I'm gonna have to give Swag like a similar thing. Like, I'd love to see it go through Code Vein, but that's definitely something I have to send a copy over to Swag as well. It's not like there's anything wrong with that, it's just like, okay, functionally the price doubles anyway. Yep. That actually reminds me, Steam sale, so that Toho Super Overwatch should be on sale. Yeah, I'm curious, how many of the coin lockers have we done now? I think I've heard of this. It's some giant lizard thing, right? Mine wants to say turtle thanks to the turtle myths, but like, I don't think that's fully accurate. Alright, Mr. Man, what do you play? Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, Punch to the Face? Alright, that happens. With as much as Kyo is this town's protector, I must wonder if there's like a specific like police code for him. Like both with the police and with insurance. Okay, I'm not having the bike. Is there another bike? Yes, there is. The funniest thing about this series and the bikes, I learned watching crime documentaries that some of the Yakuza actually did. Just pick up bikes and beat each other with them. Which I mean, to be fair on the Yakuza, you swing a bike at somebody, that's gotta hurt. There is one Yakuza with a card game. It's some like weird animal bug thing. It was neat, but like they swapped all the bugs with like bikini woman. It was a little bit too horny for me. I think it was Kiwami one, yeah. like, the card game itself was actually pretty fun. It's just like... I don't know, man. Something was just not clicking with the bikini ladies. Awesome woman. So what have we not bought? Oh, we have not bought most of everything. Alright then. That does remind me, I still have yet to actually try that Queen's Blade simulator that I found. I should get on that. But like, women in bikinis I'm perfectly down for. I think it was just like the insect heads on top of them that was the turn off. Yeah, it's scaring me a little bit. But like, that's expensive. It's fine for me, because like, I don't play that many like super modern games. Like, there's gotta be a point where like that becomes unsustainable. Like, if the next Sonic game requires an SSD, I'm fucked. Here we go, roulette. Did I put in... No, I did not. What the fuck is a giant... Oh. Which I'm not fully convinced that's the reason, but it's definitely a factor. Like, AI is definitely a factor, but I feel like there's some underlying reason as well. They're like just not being admitted to. I think it was Bellula who did a video like deconstructing like the entire PC part situation. And then I think I saw Critical What's It. I worry about that in relation to Joe. I'd love to play multiplayer games with him, but like, his car is expensive. Just a box of brass. Maximum brass, if you will. Oh, that's a guitarist. Yeah, that would be one of the games. As much as I had no interest in it on release, that Lego Mario Party also looks really good. I see Zentreya and crew played it a lot. Actually, that reminds me, I also need to buy Lego Voyages. That kind of falls into the same problem gifting Heartstone Strike something falls into. Voyages is a 2-player game, so I'm gifting that to somebody as well. I was Kai play some of that and it looked wild. Like, there's a point where, like, that her and her partner became dragons. Like, okay. This reminds me of the Spiral reboot. More specifically, the third Legend of Spyro game, where you have quote-unquote free flight. Conveniently, most of the game takes place indoors. Which, like, I don't respect the Legend of Spyro games. I consider them worse than Skylanders. But at the same time, like, the third game I respect just for the idea. First Legend of Spyro is boring, the second one is bad, the third game is just mediocre. Yeah, it's where a lot of the bad comes from. But it's hard, but like not in like a Dark Souls way. It's a hard and the devs didn't get enough time to like polish the game hard. Yeah, fair enough. Fuck me yourself, coward! Zelda 2 springs to mind because game clearing. Like, if I ever play Zelda 2 again, it's gonna be with a hack to turn on unlimited lives. Like, yeah, there's a spot where you can get fucked, but like... There's so many other spots which will just fuck you without unlimited lives. Like, I feel bad about using save states for the game clearing one, but at the same time, oh my fucking god, Zelda 2. Poor guy. Ugh. All over the city. Fair. Like, I don't like remake culture, but there's any Zelda game that deserves a remake, it is Zelda 2. There's a very fascinating game underneath the exterior, but like, oh my fucking god. I believe the fans had done like fan remakes. Yeah. It's not surprising, because, like, that's a lot of, like, how the gaming sphere has gotten to the state that it is. Like, there was a infamous clip from Santa Monica when they were talking about the challenges the God of War games faced when put in players' hands. They used DSP as their example. There's kind of cool. It's kind of cool with cops right now. Which we don't, and we soon have to, but at the same time, I do feel like we are demonstrably getting dumber. Thanks to the fact that, like, games are being developed for the dumb. There we go. We'll switch over to chain screen. No, not turning off the bunny girl, cause Phil. Like, you can see it on my capture. I really should do a media center setup that's like full screen. But that little blob in the top right corner of this clip, that is indeed Darkside Phil. Where this particular clip gets scary is that is God of War, and that is a dev from God of War. He is looking at this clip.
So in this example, the player is exploring the hub. They've been correctly taught the shock arrow mechanic. And thanks to the design work done by Kai Zheng, they've also been told that shock arrows mean interesting themes and that there's a lot of different variety and a lot of different gameplay, right? So we've made a convincing promise to the player.
I want to keep you up, but I should start up with these talking.
Just what the camera behavior does.
The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation.
We're back.
I don't know. A lot of people are asking that same question. But he seems to have been taken, at least with Santa Monica, as like the lower skill player. Which, if I recall correctly, made Phil fucking mad.
So, dude, this whole area looks dramatically different. Damn, is it different?
But like, we have to design easy modes for the lower skill player.
Oh, you know what it is? We gotta get this wheel moving, and once it's moving, then we gotta blow that up. Yeah.
And that's a scary thing, because like,
The whole area is
Phil is still Phil. He was struggling at games in 2016?
We're back. Look where we are, we're back.
I think this game was 2000.
There it is. He saw a shock crystal, right? He has been taught correctly. He has been promised interesting gameplay. And because he is returning to the hub, he is thinking, oh.
You know what? I'm gonna pause him. But like, this game came out in 2016. Phil was failing at games now. He is still failing at games in 2025. Okay, 2018. Like, this sounds crass and like mean-spirited, but like there is a point where like you cannot develop games with people like Phil in mind without it hurting the game. And I definitely feel like that's a thing that's been happening.
I feel like doing one of those. I know how those work. I'm in the mood for one of those. Or he can just explore it on his own. That is the benefit.
Was given Phil he won't.
The result is that we do have a compass.
Well, he does to a point.
We do have a map, right? But our hope is that players will be self.
Oh, I just noted the date down here.
Self-discovery will drive their exploration instead. It's good for players to feel motivated via UI or completion.
Which, as an aside, Jet, have you been seeing what's the current antics for DSP?
Percentages. These are very valid design techniques and tools. But it's also good if players are self-motivated because they're actually seeking out interesting content. If this player likes shock crystal scenarios, then he can go and find more of them on his own.
I agree with you on the kid mode. Problem is, a lot of games journalists specifically took that as an insult. It's kind of why it became a stand-in for game journalism mode.
And that in turn, interesting scenarios will be delivered. So the promise
no, and I'm
becomes
scared.
More than just completion percentages. The promise becomes interesting scenarios.
Oh, it has Phil's reaction.
They did? Apparently people were saying at the Game Developers Conference they used my footage of playing God of War and they blocked my face out. That's illegal. Just so they know. That's illegal.
Fucking hell, I forgot he said that.
So that I can give you permission and then they can say, okay, it's, it's a fair use of it. You can't just steal someone's gameplay and block their face out and use it at your conference. That's not allowed. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to do anything about it, but that's kind of fun.
Phil, there's free advertising for you. You fucking pillock. But it's just Phil reacting. Where is it? 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 So, you know how Washington is currently flooding? Just 23? You're feeling generous today. So, Washington, right now, is going through a major tragedy. I should turn off the Bunny Girl, but, like, it's ultimately Phil stuff, so, like, I don't care enough about Phil to do that. I don't respect Phil enough to do that. But, like, I want to make clear. Phil's the one I don't respect. The people who are getting involved with these, the people who are being caught in these floods, they, I hope they're all safe, but there was at least one fatality. Particularly in DSB's area. So you may be thinking to yourself, okay, major tragedy, Phil's internet, if it's down, he's taking respect, right? And or he's giving respect to the people who died, right? So we have a power outage overnight. The power is back, but the internet is out. Here's... What is this voice? Here's what Comcast has officially posted. Does it sound like a professional update? I obviously currently cannot stream because of this. I'll keep everybody posted on updates. What's... That's a mental limits, and I need that mental limits. Now, what Phil is saying is unprofessional is this message here. The service interruption detected in your area. Please note. The area. Phil, for the last couple of weeks, has been on a fucking tear about how bullshit the floods are. It's been a really weird moment, because, like, you've got some people going into his chat, talking about the flood, how it's affecting things, and he's just been responding, it's bullshit. Which I will scroll down and see if I can grab my hands on. There we go. And, like... I gotta wonder how certain DSB is that he cannot go to his window, look outside and see the flooding and think, oh boy, people are telling the truth about the flooding. Like, I'm just saying, if my town flooded over in the next hour, I would notice. But, like, eventually I do go outside. But it's been so fucking wild. Because, like... Well, I said earlier, like, how often does this man go outside that he's not noticing a flood? Given the topic, you'd probably get away with that comment. But fair enough. But like, if, for the little it's worth, I really want him to just like open his front door or something and encounter that flood. Cause like, just how? Like, that is cartoonist levels of Sutton. Like, you could go to anime Suttons, and I'm sure even they would notice this situation. Just the entire flood. It's like the water titan or ice titan in Hercules. Just like personified water. I gotta say, given the fact that we're talking about DSP, seeing a thug try to make his grandma proud is oddly heartwarming. That's why I stopped and said the Ice Titan as well. Because I know there's an Ice Titan, there's a Fire Titan, there's a Rock Titan, and a Wind Titan, I think. Okay, it was the Wind Titan. And I will seamlessly admit the only reason I remember that is cause you fight all four of them in Kingdom Hearts. Well, at some point next year, I really should do coded. Chain of Memories myself. Just like having the 70 gigs free. No. Also, I swear up and down, no more RPGs until 100 Heroes is done. And that fucking stock market is a headache. We'll help him out. I'm just waiting for it to be that one grandma with like the tiger shirt. I'm still a bit bummed about that, because I was having fun with the Sion did nothing wrong. Like, most of that is now gone, and Wennon now knows the context of why I say that.
Ah.
Like, I don't mean it, she's a good girl. Like, if I ever play through, like, the actual, like, Days game, it would be purely just have, like, an avatar of Sion, but, like... Yeah!
Kiryu-san. Ah.
Usually there's an obvious trap, and, like, I feel like this is the obvious trap. Like, we want to talk... We're trying to make the, Grandma's boy look good. So, like... There's a practical answer here. But, like, would Kiru's response and the dude's response, like, play up the dude? I'm gonna try it.
Ara?
Back. Sorry. Okay, that's the light in the staircase. I thought there was another, like, glowy key. We kind of had a hit. Sorry, Grandma. It so annoys me browsing Twitter and Discord and just seeing people talk about how Yakuza 3 got ruined. And, like, I'm beginning to see it with the character models, but, like, I spent my entire time with this series being told 3 is the worst one. With the character models, I get it. With the gameplay, though, you can only improve it. It's off limits due to an accident. The fucking pose. Like, there is a friend of ours in this game, Wikia. He looks really young, because, like, the obvious thing is that, like, Yakuza essentially prey on the young and lead them to their deaths. I'm playing free through the PC collection. But, like, Kiwami aids the dude up. So, like, a lot of people are worried that, like, the message is gonna be less clear. Which, I understand that one. That's a fair enough complaint.
Oi.
Well, now's a good time for that to come up. We'll just pay the yen. We can afford it. Oh, smooth. So that was a quick dance as well. Well, we've seen as well, like, Twitter freaks complain about, like, one of the actors. Supposedly one of the actors committed a crime and is still, like, getting the job. I have no idea if, like, they actually committed the crime or if that's just Twitter being Twitter. Like, I fucking hate Twitter and Blue Sky for it, but, like, I feel like I've been numbed by a lot of, like, the general crimes on the internet because of that.
ありがとうね。
Oh, I remember that now. I remember being worried that, like, I had to explain, like, Miyabi lore to Crash, and then we thankfully just got to move on. But I remember her having, like, dual pasty things. But, like, no, it's just, like, a gold bar cross, well, covering the nips. So now I'm wondering to myself, where did I encounter, like, dual pasties? Like, Miyabi does not get enough love. Oh, she was in on it. Oh. I would presume that's because I got the first answer wrong. But lady, I can just go down the street and get a sushi set myself. So I'm really curious, like, what's gonna happen with Miyabi in the upcoming new game. Like, will they reveal that, like, Emu and Miyabi tied the knot themselves? Or is it just gonna be, like, the entire story of Senran just got put on pause for 3 years? Like, I hope that, like, some of the pairs do, like, connect. But, like, given how, like, waifu-y games tend to be, I would not be surprised if they do chicken out on, like, some of the couples. But, like, the only one that, like, we know, canonically, is Homura and Asuka. Because Yakui Drive, Winka and Wonka are their grandkids. Definitely feels that way. There are some that are like hard lesbian. But at the same time. They're all bisexual to me, damn it. Like, what I'm thinking about is Hibori and Yago. I kind of would like if they become a couple and the bloodline just the whole bloodline plot just continues with Toki. I mean, yeah, Toki is technically not continuing the bloodlines. He's like 500 years back. But like, he's around and kicking, so who cares? That being said, with Toki, I'm still disappointed that he just immediately took to current technology. Like, I know it's a safe joke, but I really wanted to see her just, like, stare at a microwave. Oh, magic box! It makes the food spin and the food gets hot. I'm sure Haruka knows of a way. Like, if the answer is Futanari drug, I'm gonna immediately just pin the blame on Haruka. I mean, Haruka made it right to, like, de-age the cast in New Wave. Just really not out of the realms of possibility that she can think of something to make them grow dick. Also, that reminds me, I forgot to show off Wikia. That's also what they call me in the hentais. I'm going to hell. I am going to hell. Please don't put his name like that on the text box. I know some people also think that Sulata and Mio did it, but like they probably just adopted those kids in that case. Iris, his wife. I saw a couple police precincts. Like, I shouldn't be making rape jokes, but at the same time, Mr. Try and Flee Me gives me so many opportunities for it. Oh, I'm sort of Navy, love him. Wait, what? Oh my god! Where is he? Wait, there's a dead end. Oh, wait, in Champion Street. Oh, you bitch! Though to be fair, he did catch me once. Perhaps maybe you want a schoolgirl or two? I swear that's the last joke I make of that kind of thing. Just to try and flee me. Like, I just had the midterms of, like, Charlie sitting in his chair. The Mr. Try to Flee Me situation is insane. Which one? Your Kara or a different Kara? I don't think you did.
Oh.
I have them on Twitch, so like waiting them's a matter of time. Have I weighed them already? I need to keep a better record of who I weighed. Which is also why I don't get to weigh that banana juju so often. Well, like, she seems like an utter sweetheart, but like, she's not often live like immediately after me. Okay, for a second there I thought the blood pattern on this guy was the Joker smile. It's simple. We killed a dragon. Why are you all leaving? Are you, I meant to under Mr. Try to Flee Me. Mr. Try to Flee Me is back there, Mr. Man. Leave the poor lady alone. Alright, doy. That's why I pay attention. I haven't actually taken her there, not giving her directions. Okay, we just teleport there immediately. Awesome. Formerly lost woman. So, why not? Formerly uncertain woman. Someone was having fun with these titles. Gotta say, now we get a closer look at it, I really like her coat. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Tomorrow, some mates are gonna be having a OJ 100% orange juice game. So it might be ending tomorrow, like slightly early. But they want to start at 11, and that's usually when I wind down anyway, so like that shouldn't be a problem. But you are being a good parent, Kiro. Like, if you want, like, an idea for, like, how Yakuza 3 is, I feel like I was more engaged with the kid stuff than the actual, like, government conspiracy this time round. Like, I'm going in with the idea that, like, the, Kazuma, Hiro's father figure, is a fake. The entire, like, is it the real one is just, like, lost to me. I mean, in Kiwami 1, he tanked a grenade, so, like, he's probably dead. I will say that I was half waiting for it to be the Sadie guy.
Hey.
Jesus! Sounds like you don't have many good men in your life, lady.
Huh?
If you're related to Kiryu blood-wise, you'd definitely kick the bucket. Basically... Like, it seems like the only person in Kiryu's life that can consistently stay alive is Haruka. Haruka. Though I presume the kids in the orphanage are gonna stay alive as well, much for the same reason. I don't think this series is mean enough to kill kids. That being said, can we beat up this guy? Please? Well, now there's a lot of people in Kiryu's life that are dead. But I get what you mean.
Huh?
Like, I remember talking about it yesterday. But for the last Kiryu, like, game, I had a mental image of, like, the final part, just getting, like, Kiryu ready to punch. Just having, like, everybody just died in his life, like, behind him. The longer the series is going on, the more and more busy that thumbnail is going to be if I do it. Like, we lost, like, 12 people in Kiwami 1 alone. Your ex-boyfriend, I imagine. Yeah, Majima consistently survives the games as well. Which I'm kind of surprised we haven't gone to Majima yet, actually, now that I've said that. We saw him once at the start of the game, and then, like, we've yet to really see him since. That guy was a dick, but at the same time, this lady's not the brightest bulb, is he? Oh, yeah! I remember now. We went to a love hotel and we started talking about yaoi. Cause Kira and Wiki just like pretended to be a gay couple to get in. And like both Kira and Majima strike me as straight, but there's definitely that element of homoeroticism. Basic Sega mind. Oh, fuck, you must be loaded then.
ありがとうございます。
It was not fine. Soccerly, no, apparently. Cause there's a line with the Ichiban games where Kira comments that he's had experience. Apparently the writer for the series had to come out and be like... The writer of the series had... Oh, this is the same hotel as earlier. The way the series had to come out and say, no, Kira's not, like, experienced with the ladies. He meant experience in, like, a different way. Or he was just, like, lying to save his own, like, pride. But personally, I like to think he sagged the cop. I mean, like, the bomb was going off. They were making out, like... At that point, why not? Apparently... Pick up women on the street and escort them. As far as Nana was thinking about the ladies, it's a bit of a tragedy that K-Son didn't get in the series until the Ichiban games. I'm sure that would have been a contender as well. No, I believe she is in the Man Who Erased His Name, so she at least met Joji. Yeah, I'm surprised by that as well. Like, I don't know if she was around in the 80s, but, like... Zero has got a mechanic where you pick up, like, phone cards of, like, porn stars. I did see. But, like, Tanaka would have been perfect for those cards. Tanaka's in her 30s, so I'm gonna say now. I thought she was entering her 40s. Anyway, Tanaka still is hot, so who cares? Like, whatever drove her off the internet, like, I hope one day she comes back to streaming, because, like, she was a treat. Tanaka will be 60 till she's 80 because of Asian genetics. I just had the mentors of her looking like the grandma in Tamanen. Not Asagi's, the one that was the ice cream parlor. Though Tsunade from Naruto as well. I just had the midsumers of her just in the vase. Look, I've been trying to get my friend laid, okay? And still looking damn fine.
ねえ桐生さん、私も我慢できない。ねえ、プロの技早く教えて。彼氏は
Which to be fair on this lady, Kiro, very sexy man.
一体何の真似だ。
え？だってちゃんとお金払ってるんだからいいじゃない。 私を楽しませてよ。ねえ。
何？金を払ってるだと？
そうよ。
I imagine a lot of women would pay money for you.
出張ホスト代は。
出張ホスト？
そうよ。だから桐生さん、ここに来たんでしょ。
I like the mildly menacing
俺は
music.
そんなんじゃない。
ちょっと、どこ行くのよ。なんなの？
I wonder about that sometimes when I perv on MILFs. Like, is it because, like, I'm getting old myself?
Huh?
Oh. I mean, from his perspective, he's got a point, to be honest. But, like, we're not trying to mess with another person's girl, so, like, that all goes apart. That being said, given the way he is, part of me is wondering, like, how fulfilling of a husband he was. I'm just saying, we might be getting a moment where NTR is hot.
Huh?
And yes, I know I could afford that. I don't care. That being said, I like the white just perving over the corner. Like, you caused this. Or Tomiko did, I forget. Also just enjoy how she's just staring at him. Though on the titty comment, part of me is just trying to figure out, like, who would be the biggest in the series? I'd laugh if it was unironically Kason. But imagine if you're being pedantic with, like, who is the biggest in the series, you'd be going down to porn stars first. Oh, he's not his husband?
やめてよ。
Oh, so Tomoko was playing us all. Oh. I wish more people would do that. No, full up. Chatting screen. That also means that I need to quickly check, does this save? Nope. But I was currently working on the April Fool's episode. But open, where is it? Further side. No, I won't set it off just yet. Does it work like wheel? What matter? What were you saying over Discord? Okay, yeah, that's one. I'm pretty sure you said that on stream, but like that's one that like you probably shouldn't say. I really like the format of the roguelike series. But I get why another one? Given last time you did that, it was Choose Your Survivors. I'm just gonna mulligan that if nobody minds. Also, Away's on here again. It is Vampire Survivors with a train. I like it, but it's not been the best for the series. Like, a lot of it's just like going in a straight line because it's like train track. Like, I feel like the biggest problem with the with this reaction with this redeem, it is something for the YouTube channel. Like, I will quickly close, but I don't know what's gonna come up. So if I Google roguelikes, will that finally get into the search results? No. God, why does that not show up on, like, the results? That's such an annoying thing. We can probably go back to window capture now. But, like, the poor, like, it is a Twitch redeem I've been finding is that, where is that blessed playlist? Here you go. Is it that redeem is, like, something for the YouTube channel? Oh! I mean to get to those. So, like, there's no real incentive for, like, somebody on the Twitch channel to do a redeem for this channel. But at the same time, I like the roguelike series so much that, like, I want to leave that option there. Like, I own Trails in the Sky's first chapter, so, like, I can do that. Because it's literally just called The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, right? Unless you mean the Wii release, because, like, that may be a bit of a problem. We released the remake. Oh, you do mean the remake. I'll see if I can pick it up, like, soon as into the new year, then. I've been looking for an excuse to play those games, thank you. Oh, so that's the wing leader. I do own the OG version, so we can play that if need be. I mean, fair enough to the lady. Like, she paid to get laid, she should get laid. But that is also not our problem. As much as it is still my headcanon, the queue is hung like a horse. Oh yeah, I saw that. It just, like, casually just announced on Twitter or something. Which, I mean, from what I've been told, the plan was always to do, like, the first two games, because they're apparently, like, really old. But, like, it's amusing to me whenever devs are just like, yeah, we're doing the next game on Twitter. What of it? If I understand, it's better over there, because, like, the character limit lets you just, like, write entire essays, apparently. Fair point, but there's stranger things that have happened in Kamurocho. I suppose to be fair, like, it's probably not just a Twitter thing. Like, I'm sure if you go far back enough, you'll find some devs, like, announcing their game on Facebook and Instagram. A very Bond villain now that Kiwi said that. I mean, hell, as much as I like to dunk on Blue Sky, I'm sure there's been some indie devs that have announced their game over there. Like, from what I've seen, Blue Sky is a fine platform. It's just like, Blue Sky was a magnet for the kind of people that manage to get themselves banned on Twitter. So it's fallen into the same problem that Kick has fallen into. Where, like, his primary audience, like, streamer talent-wise, the people who got banned from Twitch. And most of them, or at least, like, a decent chunk of them, got banned for a reason. Like, Misgift tried to hype up his... Misgift tried to hype up him joining Kick. And it came out to more or less the same reaction that it usually does with Misgift. Because, like, even if Kick was an amazing platform, it doesn't hide the... It doesn't... Even if Kick was an amazing platform, the problem with Misgift is Misgift. Like, all Misgift had to do was just respect that no means no, and his life probably would still be top of the streaming world. I don't think it's worse given the state of Twitch right now, but like it definitely has that reputation. Like, I hate that I'm shocked that Nina Lin has been permabanned. I honestly didn't think that was gonna happen. I have enough for the gun yet. Nope. And for the little it's worth, I do think that, like, eventually a Kick does actually bother to moderate itself. The, like, people that got banned from Twitch would just, like, get banned off Kick. You know those quotes that, like, follow a person? Tenma would be a perfect idol to shut her mouth. Foggy's... If it wasn't for streaming, you'd be dead at this comment. I feel like the Canary is Kick streamer is gonna follow that character for the rest of existence. Cause it's so fucking dead on. But like, she does have her non-toxic side from what I've seen. Well, like, the toxic side of Canary is funnier. Like, it's fun to watch her stamp her foot and swear. Wait, why mousing? But Iron Mouse is fairly, well, she has her moments of, like, not safe for Twitchness, but like that's less toxic. That's more Hispanic. I feel a little bit sorry for Pippa in that regard. But like, a lot of Pippa's edgier jokes are to bait out like people who should be banned. Problem is, the clip still exists afterwards. So yeah, Pippa's chat is better, but like, there's still a clip of her saying, "Hey, do you want to learn about slurs?" Mousy has no problem letting people know what her rules are. Fair enough. Which, like, I feel like the line, regardless of where it's drawn, I think that's what separates, like, a lot of the more rowdy VTubers from, like, your Aiden Rosses, your Miskiffs, your Logan Pauls. That's most not multi-stream. I would have thought Sinclair would have to set that up. Unless it's just like not needing to see the benefits. And I know the reason why I don't multi-stream is that like it was a little bit much on the RAM. And also for some reason when I multi-streamed, the VODs would come out like 3 times bigger than they would be otherwise. I don't get why that happened. Like, I'm sure there's, like, some, like, technological, words. I'm sure if you're, like, somebody who's more knowledgeable with technology, there's, like, a reason why multi-stream VODs come out bigger. I am not. I am very stupid when it comes to technology, hence why there's a lot of things that, like, had not been set up. So, I don't know why the output was so big. Let's just give him what the mini sodas we've got. No, I cannot. I mean, hell yeah, we can fill out that wheel. Where's the chatting screen? There we go. Like, the plan with the roguelike wheel is also to have, like, a email or something set up. Oh. If you got a moment, could you load up the HoloCure cast and give me free idols as well? I have everybody unlocked thanks to the graduations. Why did I not just follow the entire message? Like, the idea is just, like, let viewers, like, weigh the wheel in, like, as much as they can go. And on that note, also it's great because like I'm working on the April Fool's video, so like it's not gonna mess up any schedule or anything. Not that I care there, looking at the Vampire Survivors stream. Amigo fauna. So I'll quickly write that down. Which I love playing as Fauna in a Holocure, because every time with me, she just becomes a tank. Because Fauna has got a absurd amount of healing. Which means that usually she just brushes off like whatever she gets hit with. Probably not, but I'm curious. I'm gonna have to discard something. That doubles back to like the game dev talk. There was one moment in this series where like a different item got a different result. And every time since then, whenever we come across these quests, I'm just like, what else can I give the guy? But I presume I cannot give him sake. No, I cannot.
Oh.
And sometimes man should try to break his limits. You know that, Mr. Man. Like, it's horrible to get into a fight with, but I love what happens when you get like absurd amount of booze in Kyo. It just gets wobbly. Which the man mentions like getting booze from his clients. I do feel so sorry for like the sober people over in Japan. Because it's rude to turn down a drink, but at the same time it's like, okay, if it's alcoholic, what are you gonna do? That being said, I would presume culturally we've also hit a point where like the average Joe is going to understand. I suppose average Akira.
Yeah.
In before you wanted Mudgeman's boys. Oh fuck, I choked, but actually that'd be even worse. I guess not Mudgeman's crew. If you can use the word boring, you're probably not part of Mudgeman's crew. I feel like that's the Japanese answer. At the same time, I feel like I'd answer this. But if this is the more Japanese answer, and Q is a Japanese man, that's a mood. Like, every once in a while, I'll see an article about, like, we've lost an entire generation of men. Due to, like, the working ethic, and, like, I highly suspect there's more than one generation. I think we're looking at least 4. Oh no, drinking all night. How awful. I'm kind of surprised that didn't lead to like another scene. There's something happening in Stardust. Every time. Like, I know I've talked about her, but like, I had a friend in Polytech who I really liked. I would love to reconnect with her, and sometimes I dream about reconnecting with her, but I just don't know the words to say. Same one that was really into One Piece, if it helps. Ring a bell. Like, she would just, like, open up her laptop, put on One Piece, and just, like, work on artwork to the background. Which, given how long One Piece is actually a pretty good idea. I mean, to some degree that implies that you did a real good job, Kazuki. That's where we're going, right? Or that's where Kiryu's orphanage is, right? Oh, are you gonna have to move for that? No, just no desire for singing club. Okay, fine. The Diniverse was a very smart, so there's a lot of respect for that nowadays, but like this part of me just feels like it's still not enough. The fact of how smart it was. And like, we'll have good Batman shows in our future, but like, we'll never have another show like the Diniverse. Just like, we'll never have another show like The Brave and the Bold or Batman 66. Also, what is that Kingdom Hearts as fuck haircut on the guy beside you? Like, Roxas, why are you in the nightclub? Oh, okay, no, it looks different when he turns... Okay. The Poison Ivy episode where she pretends to start a family as well. Like, I think about that final scene where she's on the train just looking at her family and crying a lot. Harley Quinn's vacation as well. Where, like, Bruce is just talking to her about, like, how he had a bad day once. Like, I'm really not kidding when I call it a very smart song. Like, I get why children's cartoons are the way they are nowadays. I'm saying you Teen Titans Go. But like, I miss that era when we grew up on. Like, I forget what show it was, but Disney had an announcement about how they were changing something because kids would not get the reference to it. And it led to a whole bunch of people just pointing out that, like, all of Robin Williams' impressions as the genie were celebrities that 5-year-olds would not understand, like back in the original Aladdin. And it was a good thing. I mean, that was back to Batman as well, like, every time I rewatch Brave and the Bold, there's always that one character that's just like, wait, I recognize you! I recognize you now! You're an actual thing! And like, when I was a teenager, I was not reading Golden Age comics. Why would I? Though Mom did buy me a big book of, like, some of them. Really nice trade, I wish DC was still printing them. And like, it is ultimately a good thing, because like, it encourages discovery. Like, you don't get the reference, okay, one day, try to find it. Also, I've not been paying enough attention. Am I done in here? I presume so. Well, how are we looking with the sub-stories? Oh, right, the Hitman missions. We never followed up about that. I mean, think about it as well, like, that's why a lot of people like the Super Robot Wars series. Because, so, you might be a fan of Code Geass, you might be a fan of Gurren Lagann, but at the same time, like, have you seen Zabungle? Well, there it is, it's being cool. Go watch Zabungle. So what happened? That is a damn fine chili steak. Oh, yeah, as well. That's a nice bikini. It takes some time to admire it. Street Fighter V. So was that an actual costume? We've been divorced from Street Fighter 5 for so long that I'm actually struggling to remember like a lot of the costumes. Though Chun-Li had like 30 costumes in that game, so I would not be surprised at all. Which I suppose on the topic of Street Fighter, I still find that so wild. I've had a problem with like too much content being put out, given how drip-fed the microtransactions were. The microtransaction currency was in 5. 6 has got the opposite problem. That, from what I understand, goes months and months without even costumes. A little bit sad. Also, still Chun-Li has no husband or wife. That's a fucking tragedy in gaming. I mean, what was it? Street Fighter 3, where, like, she says she was gonna become, like, or start enjoying her life. For money. Probably not the answer, but I'm curious what Kiri says. Probably, to be honest. Like, that's a lot of, like, weirdly, like, everybody's a lesbian of, like, Love Life, Iron Master. Yes, even Senwen comes from. But, like, if some of those characters, especially the idols, even stare at a man, there's just hell to pay. And I find that so sad. I mean, hell, before, like, more information came out, that was what did it in Lucia. It being leaked to this, he had a boyfriend. But, like, the boyfriend DMing her. I do greatly enjoy that that City of Wolves animation where, like, when Chun-Li and Mai fight. And you just, like, get so in each other's faces, their boobs, like, press up against each other. Like, I would like to be between that. Mac?
もしもし。
They're both married to me. Like how all the Senwins are married to me. I will be maximum greed there. Bantam is that one. Just Yuya, so that's one. As soon as I remember how to one. Which I get it, but like that's the worst part of like the farming games, like Stardew Valley, Story Season, that. Usually when you get a wife or a husband, they just become like another NPC. Like, Stardew's a little bit better about it, because, like, they will do things around the farm and the house, but, like, it's still mostly just, like, canned lines. I mean, Kazaki's got a fair point. Like, the club is his. At the same time, it's hard not to see, like, Yuya and whatever his name is point as well. Name gets out there, name gets more famous. I should buy the whole thing that allows me to marry people so I can marry who I want. As in a church or the entire like marriage system? In before there's a polygamy mod for farming games. You know, I made that comment, but that probably exists in Stardew Valley. Because I've seen the horny mods. I definitely know they exist. Oh. I just had the mitzvahs now of your avatar with a Pope hat. Like the Superman one from that one issue. Wait, Gareth's a priest? Oh shit, what you did? I just had the mitzvahs of Gareth in the confessional now. Forgive me, Father, I have committed a sin. What is your sin, my child? I fapped to lose the bat. He just stares. I'm a Sonic fan, I know what that's like. That's probably just like, he can marry people if anything. That sounds really exploitable, but at the same time I don't really see much of the harm in that. Yeah, exactly. The bat gets us all. I suppose, thinking about it, I say this sounds exploitable for like the Americans. At the same time, I don't know what the process is to become a priest in New Zealand. Which now that I think about it, I know at least 2 people who can marry others, so maybe it is as simple as like, do a course, pay a fine, and then you can marry people. Chitwa, I think her name is. But Carmelita Fox also gave a lot of people a furry awakening. Which I will never get over the fact that this looks like a BDSM club. Like, don't get me wrong, run your charity wherever you can. I understand, charities do not make money. Or at least make much money, but it's like, at the same time, this is a BDSM club. Oh, wait a minute, that's another one. I'm trying to think now, who got a furry awakening from Mewtwo, and do I suppose woman? Get Chronos, who may or may not be in the chat as we speak. Wait, what? So what, go back to the tower, or am I speaking to this guy? Has Winner not played a Digimon game? Well, he's got to be in Cyber Sleuth at least. But wasn't the entire questline in that was like some guys building waifus? Yes, he is in Cyber Sleuth. Ah. Oh, so you're here now, so I presume you're the one I'm talking to. I feel like I've met this guy just like stopping at the local stores. That being said, I'd much rather he do this than zap me with that fucking taser. Now, I think I told you this story before, but I sent over the Little Hulk, the Cyber Sleuth collection. And he basically just rejected it because, like, not Pokemon and seeing more girls to him. I am really curious, like, is that gonna change when he becomes a teenager? Which he deserved it, because he did sound tired during Persona. Because Digimon grew up with its audience, while Pokemon didn't. Pokemon has stayed the same. At the same time, Digimon has always been the more adult series. Virus Detector, man, what are you doing? Mr. Man, I don't think your intern is taking this seriously. He is currently reading manga. Mr. Man, other man, are you reading the good stuff? I don't think he's reading the good stuff. Like, once he's back to, like, dealing with our nonsense, I hope we can play Pete together again, because that was fun. Well, so I remember Cyber Sleuth stuff being pretty good. I know nothing about Time Stranger though, and I'm trying to keep it that way. Like, I'm not as anal about it as Deimos, because I know it's not going to be for years and years. But I'd like to avoid spoilers as well. But at the same time, a lot of my reactions is like, oh, Renamon is in this game? Neat. Oh, are you talking about Survivors? Or Survive? Oh, sorry, sir. Oh! If we go a spree with the animes, not us. Yeah, see, supposedly we would have. I'm glad that's been fixed. Oh, okay. I don't look item-wise. You know, I'm good enough with that. There's one there I really do need to catch up on. Digimon. Quite the view, no? Like, it's very PNG, but like, it's very good PNG. Which, like, sometimes all you need is just, like, the very pretty PNG. You're gonna snipe people, and we have a no sniping policy on the Millennium Tower. Kind of curious if he's not looking for work because he's sick of it, or not looking for work because he's currently got jobs. And there's probably my answer. I'm gonna assume no. The only two things from Digimon that aren't dubbed are the final season of Fusion and Digimon Universe App Monsters. I'm surprised about Fusions. I know last season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was never dubbed, but I think that was down to 4Kids. Being 4Kids. Also, me getting like hay fever antics and made me completely forget what I was about to say. Which is a bit of a bummer. I gotta say, given how cute it is throughout the rest of this series, the guns being actually pretty powerful is kinda shocking. No. Hopefully, because Discotheque does good jobs. Like, in general, the mecha community loves them, thanks to like how much love they give like the obscure series. I'm so glad I stocked up. Like, because of that, I kind of wish piracy for those wouldn't be so rampant. But like, it is anime, you're always gonna get that. I mean, I understand, times are tough. It's my usual, like, support all your likes side of me's talking. Would be nice. Either just to have a complete collection, or make the complete collection available to people. Okay, the blockade and the shotgun is quite the combination. Like, it's very disconcerting having somebody block, like, your attack chain and then just splash you with a shotgun. No. You know, next time we encounter that weapon, man, maybe we need to upgrade that shotgun as much as we can. Which one was the one with Punsy? That's probably what's doing it, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're probably right there. I know video games, but something just occurred to me. He is firing more assaults than that shotgun has. And that looks like a buckshot, so that only fires 2 before reloading. Son of a bitch! Yeah, we are definitely fixing that shotgun next time we're in Yokohama. Oh fuck! I just gotta open up a branch income also, because that would be convenient. You know what? There's something just occurred to me. We're probably gonna get the dramatic finish soon, so let's get our heat back. Or we can just do this again. Now, no more shotguns, please. Probably not. I think we're at chapter 6. I was watching the birds. Well, they were probably at the end of the or probably near the end of the stream, because at 11 I should probably wind down for Bubby. Because she may not come round today, because she's got some Christmas preparation of her own. But, just in case she can, I still want to clean up regardless. That being said, I do the dishes that I'm half done today. Oh, this is a stub story. That's oddly romantic. Like this whole Yakuza relocation side quest is optional, like thing to decide. I'm just doing it because I didn't want to play anything else today. I didn't want to play something new today, and I also didn't want to play Crossroad today. Just doing this partly just to goof off. you... Who did you miss the hit on? Is that an actual thing, I wonder? Hey, Split. How goes your day? I mean, you'd be surprised. Like, the White Death pulled off some bullshit back in his day. I presume Spit is just getting up. Or working on his things. Like, I understand. I wish I'd add the lurker friendly tab. Wait, how did you get up this tower? If you want to go to sleep, Jet. I understand. Yep. Work off that hangover. But it was nice to see you regardless. Before we go, are there any more hits? Or are we done here for this chapter? No new information about Hitman. Okay. Oh. Chapter 6. And we are supposed to be going back to date to just catch him up on information. But we can do that next Friday. Then go sleep off that migraine. Oh, had migraines. Fair enough, fair enough. That was me being a Yu-Gi-Oh player, not reading correctly. Hey, look at item-wise. Would it be worth talking to you? No, we picked up a couple more coins, so maybe that's what we should do. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh players are as bad as they say they are. But familiar enough with the meme of like Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read, they're like, I will pout every once in a while. I mean, it happens. Sometimes, like, you just, like, dyslexic a sentence. Like, we all understand. Just don't be an ass about it, you're good. Oh, yes. Which is where I do get a little bit of sympathy, because like, there's always people like that in fan bases. I mean, hell, that was back to One Piece. I feel so sorry for Yamoto. Also true. As a side, thanks to Kiwami 1, every time I see one of these big traffic cones, I just expect Majima to pop out. And I know it's not going to happen in every game but one. Or Kiwami 1, I should say. Why was that in a locker? Alright. How are we looking food-wise? Let's go eat. Though part of me is tempted to like quickly look up that revelation. Same time we can do that next time.
いらっしゃいませ。
As an aside, one day I would love to try these bowls.
ありがとうございました。
Like, Odin is the key word with that backstory. Or story. Not male. Like, it's no different than, like, every, like, rock star wanting to be like Freddie Mercury. Doesn't matter, like, the gender of Freddie, it's the status. Alright, where's the video store? Oh, isn't that, like, somewhere down here? I want to say it's this one. As a side though, I do remember the massage parlor from last night. And part of me does want to try to get good at that minigame. To see what the fuck happens. As an aside, I wonder if it's ever gonna get to the point with this series where like they're just gonna run away when they get into that panic state. But even like from a character's perspective, I don't see Kiryu like chasing somebody who wants to run for a fight. In fact, if anything, Kiryu would probably just let him go.
Nani?
Well, we're about to go to a pawn stop, hopefully. Well, I suppose the double back to Yamamoto just to yap. I'm very glad that Emma scene happened in the 80s. Because early on in Zeta Gundam, there was a conversation where she grabs her chest and like, I am not a woman, I am a soldier. That would have been taken so differently nowadays. They with the autistic slap, now I'm thinking about it.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, there's a karaoke bar. It's not the porn shop, but you know, I'm curious. Or letting your partner sing. Oh, that's convenient. What's the songs? I don't recognize any of these. But no funny WWE song. Oh, Kiri's not singing in this game? That's a bummer. Oh my god, we're not singing, that's a bit of a bummer. The fucking stoic stare. I just noticed that. Well, that's the fun of the karaoke before, just like hearing Kiri sing. I picked like the wrong song. Now, if we're not hearing Kiri sing. Oh, can I not? Yes, I can.
ありがとうございました。
Well, on that note, what am I looking for? Oh, wait, this is another thing that should have done. Doesn't say. Yeah, we'll deal with that next time we remember what eh? We should probably be winding down for Bubby. So on that note, anyway, I can sing you off to Jet. I hate how down to the science I have that. But that is complete force of habit. But like, who is even alive? I will say though, I definitely feel a bit more better than yesterday. But yesterday I was feeling high, despite the fact that like it was just hay fever. But anyway, we got Dream Throw doing art, which was like her avatar sets for her avatar stuff for her partners. Depressed Moth playing Diablo. Beer Jesus listening to more music. Oh, Some Come With Johnny's live. Does he have a PNG tuber? No? Why does he have, like, the big... Is there something in 14 that you need to block? Anyway, Lisa's playing The Division 2, which... That name rings a bell, I don't remember why. Kyrex is playing Final Fantasy 4, which I wish he would play the PSP version, but I understand. There's somebody else playing Yakuza 3. Who has a really, like, creepy looking avatar. What if they do creepypasta stuff? Smoke is playing something. Would she notice? Probably place to send you regardless. Goblin Fear is playing Mario 64, and Andy Having is playing Reaper, and I think that is the last of the streamers that would notice me. Keiko Demon is playing Doom 2. And you know what? Sure, why not? We are unable to raid Milky at this time. So I presume from that, yeah, not big enough. Okay. Oh, the Chibi Dog, the Sonic Racing Crossroads Cup is happening. Give me the Wait the Goblin, though. Oh, Wait the Goblin. But like, Fia's playing co-op Mario 64 by the looks of it. So that's probably a fun time. But till next we meet... Ow, 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 ow. Rest that arm a little bit more. Till next we meet, be it Yakuza or something else. Good luck and have fun, everybody. I'm gonna go put for the kid. Have fun.
My brain power. And then I have like proper ASMR playing. Or like a stream that helps me relax. I don't know what that says. Hi, Chef! Thanks for the raise! Thank you! Welcome in! You don't help me relax because I'll stay up till 4 a.m. watching you play Getting Over It or about climbing.
That's my favorite comfort streamer.
I just noticed the words about Avatar.
Do Girls Gauntlet, come on. Go back to Girls Gauntlet. Here, I made the platform more slippery.
Oh, she made herself.
Mario Chaos is fantastic. Having a really, really good time. I love playing with these people.
Or going through like a really stressful...
Also, just noticed Daz just went live. Oops.
I don't want to clog their comms with my barking, so I will mute for the barking.
But Fia's a nice lady. Give her some love. Have fun, everybody.